Hello, I'm Andrew from the Netherlands, and today I'm going to show you how I exposed a conman, a crook. Yeah, and well, as you know, a few months ago in May, I bought a Sansui G-9000db. This is the same as this G9000, only it have a different color. Okay, and well, I'm always interested in to buy more Sansui G9000. And before I'm going to show you this, I'm going to show you something else. This is very interesting. Look at this, the Sansui G33000. And a few years ago, you could buy these Sansui, these big heavy Sansuis for $3,000-4,000. And watch this. There's now only one selling on the internet, on eBay, on all the eBays, for €12,309. Watch this. 14,000 US dollar. And he have this thing already for sale for a few months. And most of you guys would think, well, this guy is a crook. Well, he is not a crook. He is just a business guy. And there are plenty people out there who can pay what is $14,000 is nothing for these guys. And if one of these guys have interest in vintage audio, well, and he see this price, well, this price is not too high, because they will be much more expensive in the future. Yeah? In 10 years from now, when you see this video, 14,000 is cheap, believe me. Anyway, this is a beautiful, look at this, unbelievable, fantastic looking receiver. Well, too much for me, so I will go on with my story. In the Netherlands, yeah, these G9000s cost between 1,500 and 2,000 euro. Yeah, in America you can find a G9000 much cheaper. Watch this price, now 879 euro. And Americans are really sleeping. They are sleeping, because I know that new receivers. I know the price from a new Macintosh. It's $6,500 US dollar. Yeah, and believe me, if you have the choice between a Sansui G9000, yeah, for a price from 879 euro, this is, well, let me see, what price is this? $1,000, or a brand new Macintosh receiver from 6,500, so let's say 6,000. Yeah, well, believe me, guys, this thing would sound much better than this new Macintosh into the shop now, and you pay only 1/6 of the price of a new Macintosh. So even if it is 2,000 euro, it is still cheap, because it is a classical look. Yeah, you will not lose it, the thing will not lose its value. Yeah, it will only get more expensive every year. So that's why it is a good investment. You have a better sound, and the price is only a third. If it was 2,000 euro, it's only a third from a new Macintosh receiver who have 2 times 200 watt power. Yeah. Anyway, that's not where we are here for. Here we are for this. I read this, the Sansui G9000db in Germany. Yeah, this Coca is a German site, for only 850 euro. That is very cheap for Europe. So even if I already have one, I have a 901db, I don't mind to have two, not for this price. So I went to this site and I saw this. I clicked on it and I said here, okay, 850, and you can still, it is, well, it's not a firm price. Yeah, you can still talk about the price. And this is what was written. And well, there were a few, what's this, few pictures. Beautiful thing. Look at it. No scratches on the hood, only a few scratches here, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Look at that. Look at the thing. Beautiful, beautiful. Even if it isn't mint, it doesn't matter. The price in Europe is very good. 850 euro is unbelievable. So what I did, is, okay, Garbenhorst. So I went Garbenhorst, I copied the thing, yeah, and I copy, and I went to my Google and I put map, yeah, and then I get this, then I got this map, yeah, and this is what it was, okay, and when I zoom it out, I saw, okay, it is near Hanover. You can say it is Hanover, yeah, and I live here. This is where I live, Rotterdam. So I went to my I placed Rotterdam, Hanover, distance, yeah, distance, and I got 3 routes. And I see, okay, the fastest route is 3 hours and 44 minutes with no traffic. So, and 400 kilometers. So I thought, okay, 800 kilometers, this will cost me about, because I have a cheap car, this will cost me about 90 euro, 80, 90 euro gasoline, yeah, and 8 hours from my time. But the 8 hours is not that important, because the fun you have to drive for a thing like this is nice music in your car. Okay, the 8 hours is not important. Yes, if it was different, if it was location was here, if I had to drive 6 or 7 hours, I would not drive 6 or 7 hours. But 4 hours is good. Is good. And I thought, okay, I do the woman a offer. So this was my email. This is what I wrote her. Yeah, I make my email black here, and I wrote her. I want to. I offered her 700 euro. Yeah, and because I have to come from Rotterdam, and it's far away, so she have to lower her price. You always have, even if 850 is cheap, you always have to try to get it more cheaper than the 850. Okay, so she answered me back this, hello, blah blah blah, and greetings, Kate, so female name, and that's when I start, well, doubting the sale. I thought, this is a crook. This is I immediately discovered that I exposed her as a crook, and probably it is not a woman, it is probably a guy, and he signed it with a woman's name. And if you translate it, this is the translation, yeah, this is the translation, and my offer is hello there. My offer is available. Currently living in Blackburn, United Kingdom. Well, I cannot drive to United Kingdom. There is this sea between, and I have to go on. This is impossible. Nobody go drive and pick up a Sansui in England, because the cost will be too high. You have to go with a boat, and this will be too expensive to pick it up. So the only available thing is to let it ship, shipping cost, to pay shipping cost. But okay, this is what she's writing, and she knows this. That's why they always use England, yeah, because they know you cannot drive. You will not go drive or take a boat and come to England for a Sansui. Nobody. I'm crazy, but nobody is that crazy. And she said, okay, currently I'm living in the Blackburn, United Kingdom. I was 2 years work. I worked for 2 years in Germany, and I'm now returning to the United Kingdom. If you are interested in buying, I can call the shipping cost. Yeah. If you have any further questions, please contact me in English. Greetings, Kate. Yeah, they translate this thing wrong. So I can tell you this. This is a con. This is a conman, a swindler, a crook, well, hustler. I don't know how many words you can find for these guys, but I often have to do with these guys when I'm looking for cars and the car is too cheap. You get always these kinds of mails. I live in Poland. I live in England, because once you give these guys money, you never see the car, or you never see. And now they are also in receivers. They discovered that we audio guys are crazy guys. They discovered that we are even more crazy than these car guys, and they know we are so crazy that we will do everything to get this thing for only 850 euro in Europe. That is, yeah. And in America, they are often selling for $1,000 US, and people think it's expensive. Well, let me tell you something, Americans, that's not expensive. $1,000 for a thing like this. Buy it. Buy 10 if you can, because they will be more expensive in the near future. Yes, and anyway, this is how I well, expose this conman, and so I just want to show you, yeah, if you see something nice on eBay or on this one of these sites, yeah, and the price is too good to be true, yeah, think, and never. Well, you can take the risk, but if I would, believe me, if I would go through with this, if I would pay this guy 850 with shipping cost 900 euro, I'm for 99.9% sure I would never, well, the Sansui would never came to my house. 100%, believe me, this is a con man, and I just exposed him, and I'm sure on this advice, on this thing, I'm sure many people, at least in Europe, 20 people reacted on this Sansui because it is so cheap. Everybody wants to have a Sansui for 850 euro, and probably the guy already sold. Well, you only need one stupid guy who believe it, who believed this, the lying story, and who paid the thing, and well, he lost his money. This is 100% sure. So know what you buy, think good, and if something is too cheap or too beautiful to be true, well, probably it's not true. Okay, well, this was my conman exposure, yeah, my conman exposure, and do whatever you want with this video, but I hope this is a good warning for you not to believe everything what you see on internet. Well, thanks for watching. Put those thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. And for now I say bye bye.